The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, and now it's third down. On third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And this one caught by Des Bryant. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jordan Hicks.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Isaiah Simmons. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Third down. Third.
Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Throw left side complete. It's Drake.
Complete.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Running for the shotgun with Drake. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And his throw is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Check. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. 40's the Mike.
Throwing again. Murray. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Drake. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Don't try my patience. I'ma go out 1 for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bread until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
1, 2, 1. I'm gonna run you over. Deuce.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Jimmy Smith.
The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
4 yards.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Brings up third.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first down, Drake. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
Drake, the ball
just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
At the 5-yard line.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
For Arizona.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Jackson.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts
Brown.
as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And a Raven first down.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Steps away to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Justin Tucker to kick off for
the Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's going to be a long day. 48. 48's the mic. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Let's go. Watch the slant.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. Here we go on 4th down with Murray. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray, he'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
To Kenyon Drake.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
41. 48's the mic. Army.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Flushed out right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Get off the field.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. There he goes left side, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson stepping up. He'll try and run. And some room to roam now. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
Jackson on the keeper. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Cardinals.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. After the first down run goes backwards.
You're going to see me in your nightmares.
Shotgun now for Murray. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. From the gun, Murray dancing to his left. He can run for it. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass, and everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Hassan Reddick providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking